Saram, Brother Jagdish.
Om Shri Saram.
Good. Welcome to Sai Teachings 100, a special series where we're celebrating the 100th birthday of our beloved Bhagwan, Sri Sathya Sai Baba. You know, in this series, brother, we are truly honored to share Swami's timeless teachings of unconditional love as expressed through the personal experiences and reflection of his devotees and followers like yourself. Today we are deeply blessed to hear from Brother Jagdish, a dedicated devotee of Swami from Jageshbhai. Brother Jagdish has been following Swami's teachings for many years and has cordially chosen to speak on the inspiring theme of bhajan singing, a topic that holds profound significance for so many of us on this spiritual path. Brother, before we begin, could you kindly share a little about yourself, perhaps a cherished memory of Swami or a bhajan of his particular touch your heart? So any experience that you want to share with us?
Om Shri Sairam, Brother Gulab. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. I am absolutely privileged to contribute my little bit towards Bhagwan's 100 years celebrations. You've asked me to start my talk and share a little bit about myself. Well, I was originally from Africa. I was born in Zimbabwe and spent most of my life in Zimbabwe. Of course, as we moved along in life and as we went through our normal education, there came a time in my life when I felt that something was genuinely missing within myself. I used to hear people sing, I used to attend bhajans, but I never took part in any of those activities at all. As time went on, I am certain that it was through some grace that came from somewhere, and I was pulled to a particular bhajan, and it happened to be a Sai bhajan in Harare. On my first session there, I sat, I listened to everyone singing bhajans. I was asked to sing a bhajan. Unfortunately, I declined the offer because I was not ready to sing at all. And as time went on, as I attended these bhajans on a regular basis, at one stage I volunteered to sing a bhajan. And the first bhajan I ever sang in my life was Manasa Bhajare. It was a bhajan that I enjoyed listening to, and that bhajan touched me somewhere deep within myself, and I felt some connection. At this stage I failed to find words to actually describe the feeling. It was an amazing feeling. I sang the bhajan Manasa Bhajare, and of course at the end of the session I went home. My wife was rather surprised that I could actually sing. And as we went along, of course, I participated fully in singing bhajans, and there came a time when they asked me to take up a post within the center, and I took up being a spiritual head of the Satya Sai Center in Harare. So I did my first 3 years as a spiritual head in Harare, and then after 3 years in re-election, of course, I thought I would probably be stood down And I did volunteer to stand down, but of course it was not acceptable to the committee, and they re-elected me for another 3 years. So of course I continued for another 3 years. So on and so forth. Brother Jaga came there in 89, 90. I had the privilege of meeting Brother Jaga, who inspired me a lot. Brother Jaga heard about my singing from the other devotees, and he asked me if I could sing him a bhajan. And of course, I obliged, and I sang a bhajan for Brother Jaga. And Brother Jaga, of course, I'm sure most of the people know Brother Jaga, and he just said to me, he says, well, Bhagwan wants you to keep singing, don't not stop singing. And that's what Brother Jaga told me. So of course, as of now, I still continue singing, and I feel very, very comfortable singing bhajans.
Thank you for that heartfelt sharing, brother. Now let's dive into the topic of today.
The topic of today, I just would like to touch a little bit on Bhagwan's idea and what he has actually talked about devotional singing. Bhagwan has stressed quite a lot on this particular subject of devotional singing. And the little that I know is singing or namasmarana is a powerful way to experience God's presence and love, of course. People fail to feel the potency of namasmarana, and this is so sad. Bhagwan has often said this is one way of experiencing, way and looking and finding what you really want. So in simple terms, Bhagwan says that by singing bhajans and with feeling and with faith and belief, you will find what you are actually looking for. And the beauty of this namasmarana or bhajans, there is no age limit. That's the beauty of this. There is no age limit. The only thing that Bhagwan has stressed is sing in tune, sing with feeling, and sing in scale and word pronunciation. He has also talked about how the air or the atmosphere is polluted with vicious sounds and thoughts. And he says, by singing bhajans loud and clear and with feeling, we send out these positive vibrations, and this will purify not only the atmosphere but purify the entire universe. We need to create pure, purified and sacred sounds. This can be done with Bhagwan's grace by singing vibrantly, loudly, devotional songs, feeling. In this age, which they call Kali Yuga, just remembering his name is enough, Bhagwan says, to win his grace and attain liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Singing has certainly helped me to reconnect with myself, and this is something I have enjoyed over the years when I attend bhajans. Om Shri Sai Ram.
Thank you, Brother Jagdish, for sharing that topic with us. What a touching experience that you had, Sarah.
Thank you, Brother Gulab. Om Shri Sai Ram.
Yeah.